Hello everyone, I am ESV.Iakona, and this is my 10th video log. So last time I covered the Thrall patch and the changes that I thought, how it would affect the meta, what would come into it, what would go out of it, and I was right on some accounts, wrong on some other accounts, so I just want to take some time first to just put some updates in here. First of all, Stitches is just king right now. He's always banned, and if he's not banned, he's first picked. It's like basically 100% of the time. But right behind Stitches is Tassadar, who's started creeping in, which I think is due to the healing ward changes. In this previous patch, they made it so everything could kill it, like any type of damage. In this patch, they rolled it back to the old changes, which the only things that kill it are auto attacks and like Eldruin's Might and Strafe. So it made it a lot harder to kill and brought healing ward back into the meta. And I think this is the reason why Tassadar is way more popular now. But he is banned or picked, he's picked first or second pick probably almost as much as Tassadar. A couple other Lily and Rhaegar have actually started creeping into the meta. Right now it's just kind of reserved to this double support comp some teams are trying out, where they'll pick up a standard like Uther or Brightwing, and then they'll pick up a Lily or Rhaegar for the second one, and they started creeping in that way. Thrall is seeing some play. He's not as popular as a melee assassin. I think he's still pretty played. He's got a lot of versatility with his kit, some good stun, some good sustain. It's just certain heroes, like if you just stun him or polymorph him, he can die really quickly. Also, HPL qualifiers for Season 2, the NA just finished up last week, bringing the total up to 16 teams qualified now, so congrats to all those teams. EU right now is halfway done with 8 teams, and there will be 8 more qualifying. So good luck to them. ESL for their Major League, there's 4 teams that have already qualified, being Symbiote Gaming, Cloud9 Vortex, Barrel Boys, and Murlocs Inc. And the remaining 4 teams will actually be qualifying this Friday at 5 PST, so be sure to tune in to there over at ESL. Be some great games going. I also want to take some time to kind of go over the setup I use for the game. It's a little unorthodox, not quite the same setup that everyone goes, but I still have a mouse. Like everyone, I actually use a Razer Naga. The main difference this one has, it actually has 12 buttons here on the side, which I use mainly for my active abilities. Being a support player, I'll often get anywhere from 3 to 5 abilities, so it really helps that I can easily hit those abilities on the fly, rather than reaching over on a keyboard for those numbers. I still have a keyboard though. I got some cool keycaps here that I got from QuakeCon, but I don't actually use this keyboard during game. If I want to type a message to someone in chat, then I'll use it, but otherwise I actually have what I call a keypad. This one here is a Razer Orb Weaver, and the main reason why I use it is right here, this joystick on the side that I use with my thumb. I have it set up so that it actually controls the camera. Most people use the mouse and move it to the edge of the screen to move the camera, and then reset the mouse to the center, and then they'll move the mouse to the edge, and it's just very inefficient that way, and I really like that I can do it all with my thumb, which is normally during a game just sitting on the space bar doing nothing. Also, it has another button right next to the joystick, or actually it has 2. And so they set up a space, which will just shift the camera back to me if I'm looking somewhere on the minimap, but I also set up this button right here for Alt, which is, in this game, defaults to self-cast. Playing a support, I'll often, if I need to heal myself, or shield myself, cleanse myself, whatever, it makes it really simple and easy to use for that. But it still has a standard set of keys here that I have that basically mimics a normal keyboard for the most sense. Like, I moved around a couple keys. I moved like the B that I use to spam pings over onto this keyboard, but otherwise it's basically the same normal style. I also took up caps lock, because who uses that stuff? But otherwise it's basically the same thing, but the main reason why I use it is that joystick on the side. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in for this time. It's been a while since my last one, and I'm still working on getting a schedule finalized. But thank you all for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.